gonna go ahead and get started. Let me make sure my volume's up here. Excuse me for this. There we go. Just wanted to make sure, and we can get started. So we'll just go ahead, and we're gonna go ahead and sit nice and tall. And you're just gonna take a big inhale up. Reach for that ceiling, fold yourself forward and reach past those toes. Hang out here for a second. And then lift up tall, bring the arms down, roll back your shoulders, reach up high, fold forward, take a nice deep stretch, hang out here. Slide the hands back to sit up nice and tall. We're going to do two more. So nice big inhale up. Fold that forward. Stretch that spine. Stretch your hamstrings. Just hang out. Remember, you want to breathe through each move. Slide those hands back, sitting up tall. And one more. Reach high and fold forward. Nice big reach. Good, hold that. Slide the hands back up and in. You can keep your legs long here or you can cross them. So I'm gonna cross mine and I'm just gonna sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna bring my arms to a goalpost position. And what I'm gonna do a big inhale and you draw those elbows down, retract those shoulder blades and float it back up. And down, and up. Keep moving, make them focused, make them concentrated and controlled movements. Down, and up. We're gonna get two more of these. Pull down, and up. One more, and I want you to keep the elbows tucked into your side, holding them here. Nice resistance. You're going to press those fingertips long and draw back. Again, out and in. Keep moving. We're going to grab two more. Out and in. Last one, take it long and pull it back in. Good, rest that down. Let's place one hand in the front and you can place it on the knee, on the floor, wherever. You're gonna rotate through and gaze behind as you're sitting tall and switch. Sit nice and tall and rotate. Good, and back. Again to the other side. And one more on each side. So rotate through. And then back again. Again, you always want that tall spine. Bring it center. Just take a gentle stretch forward. Slide those hands out. And draw them back in. Stacking the spine. And again, out, reach, 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 reach. Keep your sits bones to your mat and bring it up. We're gonna get our neck warmed up here and relax. So keep one hand nice, long and relaxed. Take the other hand up, cup the ear on the other side and gently, gently, gently draw that ear to the shoulder. Settle in that, let the stretch happen. And then release, and we're going to take it to the other side and gently draw to the shoulder. Remember, the opposite arm is relaxed. One more each side here. So drop and switch. Over. And last one on the left side, or whichever side you are ending with. And then Release it, center. We're going to rotate our head right to left. And again. And back. Bring it back center. Let the weight of your head draw it down. Don't force it. Just tuck the chin. Let that head fall forward. It's going to stretch the vertebrae down the neck. Hang out here. Grab a few big inhale, exhales. And then roll that head up gently, lifting. And one more time, each direction, just gently. The weight of your head's just enough. Let it rest. And then back up. Good. And now I want you to go ahead and bring your feet forward. Keep them bent. And what we're going to do, we're just going to start to warm up our core a little bit. So keep them about hip width apart. We don't want to pin together yet. We're going to keep them hip width apart. We're going to bring our arms forward. Make sure your shoulders are down and back. You're going to get a little C curl in your abdominals, and we're only going to roll back about halfway. Back to when you want to feel those feet want to lift, and then pull yourself back up, stacking your spine. C curl, big inhale. And back up. 2 more of these. C curl, roll it back. And up. I'm too far from my screen, so I can't really see who's with me. But I'll say hi later. Back. And roll it up. Sitting tall. We're going to go back with a flat back. So flat back here. Float the one arm open. Follow the gaze with your eyes. Bring it center. And lift. And center. Keep that core engaged. Remember, at any point, if your back begins to bother you, just sit tall, take a stretch, and come right back with us. Out and in, out and in. One more each side. Last one. Bring it center. We're going to make our way all the way down this time. Fold, 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 all the way to the mat. I'll adjust a little bit here. From here, keep one leg on the mat. We're going to bring the other one up to table. We're going to flex the foot, and all we're going to do is work from the hip where the leg joins the hip, and you're going to tap your heel down and lift it up. Tap down. If you want a little more advanced, you would have this leg at table and only move this one. But for today, I'm just leaving this foot down. You can do whatever is comfortable for you. Just keep the core engaged, spine is neutral. Two more with this leg. Last one. I'm going to bring that leg down. Plant it. Again, if you're working with tabletop on both, do that. We're going to bring it up. Flex the foot and tap the heel. Down and lift. So remember, the leg doesn't change position. It's just moving from here. Inhale. So if you have both legs at table and you're working it, just be cautious of your low back. You want to keep that neutral and not allow that to lift off of the mat or out of that neutral spine. And lift. And lift. Lift. Two more. Tap and lift. Last one. Down. Lift. Now you're going to hold this. You're going to bring that other one up. They're side by side. They're not pinned together. We want them to work independently. So we're going to alternate a heel tap. So keep that core really tight and engaged so that you keep that low back protected. So it's a right and a lift and a left and lift. Keep moving through each leg so you'll feel a lot more challenge here. side. We're going to take, last one, take a little break, pull those knees in nice and tight, tuck them in, release all that out, and just roll side to side, everything you need, just massage out that back. Good, so now we're going to bring our legs to table, flexing the foot, bring your arms up towards the ceiling, and what we're going to do, we're going to curl up, so you're looking out, float your arms to the knees, and then lower the body back down. So lift, float, and lower. Two more, curled up, and lower. Last one, curl up, and lower. Next, we're going to add the leg extension. So once you curl up, you're going to extend the legs, you're going to pull them in, float the arms, and lie down. So we're only adding one part of the move. Take a big inhale, exhale, lift, hold, extend, back to table, arms float, and lower. Again, curl up, extend, pull in, and lower. Two more. Lift. Remember, if your neck gets tired, you can always rest it in one of your hands until you recover, and out, and in, and lower. Good. We're going to move into our 100 next, and just to switch it up a little bit, it's up to you. You can hold your legs at table when we do the 100. You can extend them long when we do the 100. Or what I'm going to do today, but you pick what you want to do, I'm going to add a little extra challenge, and every 5 counts, we're going to scissor the legs. You can also keep them table for 5, extend them for 5. So it gets you a little more into it than the tabletop alone, and gets your body used to the more challenging moves. So to start, reach those fingertips tall. Legs can start at table or up here, whichever one you're going to choose to do. I'm going to curl up, hold, and I'm going to drop one leg, and I'm going to begin. Ready? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 20, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 30, inhale, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50, keep your shoulder blades up, exhale, 2, 3, 60, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90, last 10, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Woo! Roll it down, tuck it in, stretch those shoulders out. Don't want any tension in the neck and the shoulders. Good. All right, so let's go into, we'll go right through the core work. So let's go to the single leg. So you're going to have the one leg extended, hovering your mat, other legs at table, curl up, shoulder blades off, hand knee, hand shin. Give it a little tug to pull you closer. And then switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Reaching with that straight leg. Switch, 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 switch. Good. One more each side. We're going to take that rest. Tuck it down, rest your head, roll the spine. Whew, I'm working up a sweat. Almost need to turn my fan on. Let's go ahead, extend our legs up to the ceiling. Place the little Pilates V. We're going to bring our hands behind our head. You want to keep the chin. I always tuck my finger here to keep the chin at a nice neutral position. So we're going to do our double leg lowers. So keeping lifted. If that's too much, lower down. Remember, there's a modification. You can also do it like this. So find your level and lower and lift. So flex the feet at the top. Point the feet at the bottom. Watch that low back. Change how far you come down if you find your back's lifting. Down and up and down and up and lower and lift and lower and lift. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to tuck the knees in again. 1 more rest. Whew. Roll it out if you need. We're going to move into our double leg stretch, so your hands will stay right here beneath your knees. You're going to tabletop, curl up. Now, take everything out. Circle back home. 2 more. 8 and tuck in. Whew, good. Roll it out. We got 1 more here we're gonna stay with. So we're gonna do our crisscross. So hands are gonna come behind the head. Elbows need to stay wide. And when you lift, 1 leg hovers, just like our last one, other leg table, and you're twisting from the center here. Lift and twist, switch and twist. Focus on the twist. The shoulder is what's coming towards the knee, not your elbow. We're going to add a reach, so reach past that knee, bring it in and reach. And reach. If that's too much, stay with the regular. And reach, just giving you somewhere that you can progress to. Reach. 1 more each side. And rest it out. Bring those feet flat here. Make sure they're hip width apart. We're going to gently bridge ourselves up. Hands to the mat, palms down. Whew. Begin with that pelvic tilt and press yourself up. And we're just going to rest here for a second. Good, and then begin. 1 vertebra at a time is going to drop back down to the mat. Your pelvis is last. And we'll do 1 more. Tip the pelvis. Press up, 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 up. Hang out. And then lower the spine. Really focus on that articulation. Good. Now we're going to add something into our bridge. So if it's too much, just hold the legs still. But what we're going to do, we're going to lift into our bridge. So you want to make sure you reset your standing leg. The other leg's going to start at table. It's going to extend up, and we're going to small circle that straight leg. So let's start here. So we're going to go ahead, bridge up. And again, find that. Keep your glutes engaged. We're going to reset. And I'm going to bring my right leg to table. And then I'm going to extend it. And this leg is going to small circle, small circle, small circle. Reverse that circle. Take the circle the other way a little bigger. Trying to keep the whole body calm. Only movement is in that leg. And reverse. lower down. Pressing through the heel. You don't want to be gripping the toes into your mat. Keep it in the heel of the foot. Up. And up. 2 more. Press up. Last one. Press up and hold. Good. Bring it to table. And we're going to hold for an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Whew, tuck that leg in there, that standing leg. You can cross that standing leg over the other knee. Let's stretch that out a little bit. Another modification for that, if you want it more challenging, is to bring your hands off the mat. Either keep them up here, you can drop them overhead, but then the rest of the body's doing the work. Uncross that leg. We're going to go back up into a bridge and get our opposite side. So start with the pelvic tilt, lift, reset the standing leg, make sure you've got a good balance. Bring it to table, extend up, and start that small circle. Reverse the direction. The other way, a little bigger. Make it a little bigger. Calmness everywhere. Remember, modify harder. Reverse. Gives you something to work towards. If you do the video more than once, you'll be able to make adjustments. And hold. Now lower. Press up through that heel. Lower. So remember, up through the heel. Lower. A little more wobbly when your hands are lifted, but that's where your control is going to come in. And lift. And lower. 2 more. Lift. And lower. Last one. Lift. Hold. Tabletop. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot comes down. Come out of your bridge. That standing leg will cross to that figure 4 stretch. Open that up. Good. Go ahead and release that leg. What we're going to do next, we're going to get a nice little single leg scissor stretch. So extend one leg long, tabletop, and then reach. That will align that leg right in that hip. Walk your hands up that leg. Lift the other one from the mat and just hold. And we're going to pulse, pulse, and switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. One more each side. Roll your head down, tuck those knees, and take your arms wide to the side. So with our legs at table, arms, you can place the palms up. That takes the work out of the arm. But for this one, I want your palms down because we're going to add a little move here. Instead of just rocking side to side, in that case, your palms could be facing up. Place your palms down, tabletop. You're going to roll onto your opposite hip, and then you're going to extend the legs long, pull them back to table, and roll center. And then the other side, roll to the hip, extend, pull to table, and center. Good. Keep moving through, over, extend, back, and center. Hip, extend, back, and center. Good. Keep moving. If that leg extension's too much, just stay table. And roll, extend, in, center, in, and center. And we're going to do one more on each side. Pull up center. Last one. Extend. In, center, and over. Extend, in, and center. Good. From here, just point and flex through your feet. And then roll through the ankles in that circle and the other direction. And we're going to roll ourselves up to that seated position. Our core's pretty good warmed up. So we're going to attempt our roll-ups. So sitting nice and tall, I'm going to adjust my position again. If my husband would have left for work, we would have been doing this in the living room where I would have had a lot more room. But right now, this is what we got. Shoulders down, arms extended. We're going to C-curl those abdominals. Go all the way back to the floor. Keep the feet flexed. Heels into your mat. Take it back, all the way back. Reach overhead, take a stretch. You can point the toes here. Find that nice stretch. Bring the arms up, tuck your chin, and peel off your mat. I want you to stack that spine and then fold it forward for that nice stretch like we started in the beginning. Stack it up. Make sure you drop those shoulders. Take it back. All the way back. And reach overhead. Inhale, lift. Stack that spine. You can continue. We'll do this next one in a different manner, but you're going back the same way. Always shoulders down. Tuck. C-curl. And peel it up. And you can keep that nice C position and just come up and keep that nice arc through that whole movement. I like the stacking. And up, reach, stack that spine, and fold forward for that spine stretch. Good. We're going to go ahead. We're going to separate our legs. We're going to move into our stall. So you want the feet flexed. The legs don't have to be real wide, just, about your mat width apart. It's hard to tell on this mat, but we're going to go wide. Arms should stay shoulder height. Reach through the fingers. Sit nice and tall. Rotate and reach past that little toe and saw it off and up and left and saw it off. And switch. Not a fast move. I'd rather see more focused movement in the reach than a fast, crazy flailing around and up and switch and up. One more each side. And I don't want your arms to drop when you come up. So hold them up. Walk those feet in. Keep the feet flexed. We're going to do our spine twist. So again, tall spine. Work from here up. Keep the feet flexed. None of this. Keep them calm. Reach, twist, center, left, center. Twist and twist. And twist. And twist. 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 One more each side. Keep the arms lifted and just reach. Ooh, shake that neck out if you're holding any tension. Keep the arms lifted. Again, the fingertips are nice and straight and long. You want to keep it a focused reach. I want you to just turn the palms upward and hold that reach. Shake that head out. Keep those shoulders relaxed. And flip your palms down again. With with those palms down, just small circle the arms. Nice, slow, focused movement. Reverse the direction. Then hold that reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it out, draw it down, and draw that shoulder down, and stretch it out. Good, other side. Nice. From here, let's come on to our 4, all 4. We're going to do a little of our bird, or our cat-cow, some bird dog, and we're going to see how this flows. So, the one key you want to remember, you want to keep the legs hip-width apart, the shoulders and wrists are aligned. You want that nice neutral spine. You can tuck the toes, I usually do, and then what we're going to do, we're going to do our cat-cow. So you're going to allow that spine to drop towards the mat, allow that tailbone to rise up, and then tuck the pelvis. So lower that spine down and pull that spine up. Good, keep moving through, down and up. Again, you can put the feet flat like this, where the tops of the feet are on your mat. Find what works for you. I like this one because I feel I get a little more stability and a little more work when I move into the next transition. So down and up. One more. And remember, don't sink into your wrists. You want to press that floor away and be lifting out of it. So come to your tabletop from here. You want to make sure you're set properly because we're going to lift that right arm right up by the ear and then extend that left leg. And you're going to hold this reach. So hold it nice and firm. Again, don't sink into that wrist. Keep that lift. Hold, hold, hold. Reach from the fingertips all the way to the toes and bring it back in. Reset your position and then extend that one and the other and hold. Reach, reach, reach. Don't sink and don't lift that hip. Bring it in. Let's take a little break from the wrist. Bring those heels together, separate your knees and go back to a child's pose. And just sink nice and deep. Hold this. Breathe through because we're going to come right back up into that position. If you need to come up and roll your wrists out at all, please do. So we're going to come back up. We're going to come back to our tabletop position. We're going to go back to our bird dog. So you know the setup. Nice. Flat back. Again, I tuck my toes. One arm reaches, other leg reaches, and we're going to hold. All I want you to do is tap the leg down and lift it back up. Lift from that glute and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. 2 more. Tap and lift. Last one. Tap, lift and hold. Bend that leg up. Take this arm, reach around, grab that foot, draw the knee in and pull up. That nice quad stretch. Balance. And then we're going to extend back to bird dog and balance. And bring that hand down. If you need to grab another rest, grab it. Otherwise, we're going to move into the other side. So find that position with an arm and leg. Reach, reach, reach. We're going to do that toe tap. So down and lift. Tap and lift. Keep a soft bend in your elbows. Don't let them lock out. So tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. 2 more. Lift, hold, bend, reach, find it, tuck it in, pull up, stretch your quad. I'm going to release back to balance for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in and back to child's pose. You need to roll those wrists. You want to sink deep, deep, deep. Good. You can hang in that child's pose. I'm going to come up and grab myself a drink. And then I'm going to move to a little bit of prone. So we're going to lie on our bellies. So bring yourself down to your mat and bring those heels together. I'll switch a little bit here. So you want your hands tucked tight to your side, those elbows, the palms are down right about where your ears are. And we are just going to lift from the head and chest. We're not pressing with the arms. They're just here to hold us up. And then lower back down. Big inhale and lift. And lower. Good. One more time. Up. And down. We're going to take it a little more focused. Draw the hands back to the chest. Shoulders are back. We're going to press up, 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 up. Find your extension. And then draw those shoulders back. Don't let them come up here. And slowly work your way back to your mat. Nice and focus. Rest at the bottom. One more. A nice big lift. And slowly lower yourself back down. Working your fingertips up. And rest. Good. We're going to do one more here on our bellies. So let's bring your fists together. And we're going to bring your leg. You want to lift from the abdominals. So you should have a nice little pocket here where your abdominals aren't touching, or at least you feel that lift. Glutes are engaged. We're going to take the one foot and kick, 2, 3, reach it long and lower. Kick, 2, 3, and out. So flex, flex, point, reach, and flex, flex, point, reach, and kick, kick, point, reach, kick, kick, point, and one more each side. Kick, kick, point, reach. Last one. Kick, kick, point, reach. All right, lower down. Go ahead and press yourself up. We're going to come up. We're going to come into a side plank. So again, pick which level you want, whether you want the straight arm or the bent forearm work. Because I'm going to keep an eye on my time here. So anyway, we're going to come out. And remember, another modification for your side plank is that bottom leg will stay bent, okay? So let's just sit right here. Keep this leg bent. And this leg will go long. I'm going to do straight arm for the first few. Let me get on my mat here. I'm half on, half off. We're going to lift. So see, here's a modification. Or you can extend. Hold this side plank. Just press away from the floor. The top leg should be in the front because we are going to lift that bottom leg. We are going to extend it forward, bend it, and place it back. Can be done on the forearm or the straight. Pull that knee in, extend, bend, and in. We'll lower down, tuck the knees in, take this arm up, and reach over for that nice side stretch. Ooh, Good, we're not gonna do a ton of these. You don't need to do a lot. So we're gonna flip to the other side. Again, just moving over. Remember, the bottom legs can be bent to add that extra stability until you gain confidence or strength or whatever it may be. So top leg long, and this one will remain in the front. So you're gonna press up. So see, I start here, and then I'll extend when you're comfortable. Reaching high, press away from that floor, hold, pull the knee in, extend, back, and down. Keep those hips lifted. Pull in, extend, back, and down, and hold. And then we'll lower down. Maybe next time we'll go into another advanced move, which is the star. So sit up tall and fold over. Good, take that stretch. Nice. Bring it back down and roll those shoulders. And back. Good. From here, let's go ahead and get a little bit of a plank done. This is Planksgiving, so whatever plank you like. Forearms are straight. Pick it for you. You can be just as challenging on each one. We're going to start in a plank, and then we'll shift up to our downward facing dog. But we're going to hold our plank for a little bit. So if you're on the forearms, before we go to downward facing dog, you're just going to have to bring yourself to those straight arms. So from here, your tabletop, remember, just slide one leg out. Lock that in, press that heel back. The other leg should just slide out. Don't let this happen. Keep it down, tailbone tuck. And hold. Breathe through. Press away from the floor and hang out. Remember, soft bend in those elbows. We don't want them locked out. From here, shift up to the downward facing dog. So if you were in that forearm, you're gonna have to come up to the straight, and we're just gonna move through this. So back to that straight arm plank, and then move back to your downward facing dog. And so it's a quick move, so you're not hanging there long. And forward, tuck, and back. And forward, and back. One more. Forward. Back to your downward facing dog. Hang here. We're going to raise that right leg from the mat. You're going to kick it up. 2, 3, bring it down. Left leg extends and kick. 2, 3, bring it down. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hang out here. Don't come up yet. Let those arms swing. Relaxing through the shoulders. Begin to roll that spine up, 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 up. Ooh, at the top, roll out your shoulders. Roll them out. Reverse that direction. Good, a nice hip width stance. Want that nice stable base. We're gonna just grab our big inhale and exhales. And you don't really need to see my head because you know what you're doing. Take it down, reach high, big inhale, and press low. Again, big inhale up, hold it at the top, and take a side bend, reaching across the front and overhead, and switch. Again, focus that reach, oppositional reach. One more each side, and reach, and reach. Bring it back, one more inhale. Take it down and up. guys made it. Good job today. Now let's see who is here. Who do we got? Oh, my buddy Jenny. Hello, little girl. And we got Patricia. I'm glad you guys could join me. It was nice to see you today, and I hope you all have a blessed Thanksgiving. Be safe with your family and enjoy. Don't scrimp yourself on Thanksgiving. Eat what you want and you'll get back on track, okay? All right, see you guys later.